Good Monday afternoon, evening, or whatever time of the day it is, wherever you are in the world. I'm Anne Gage, the Horse Riding Confidence Coach, coming to you with my daily live. For the month of April, I'm doing these lives every day. I made the commitment, I'm sticking to it. So today's topic is, if you're doing this, you're killing your confidence. If you use verbal erasers, you're turning positives into negatives. And you're really diminishing your belief in your abilities as a rider. So, what the heck is a verbal eraser? Well, do you give yourself due credit when you've had a good ride, when you've done something well, or you've made an improvement? Or do you give it and then take it away? So, for example, if you say some things like, well, yes, I cantered today, but I was all over the place. Or, yes, I rode my horse today, but only for 10 minutes. Or, I rode pretty well today, but everyone else is so much better than me. You're using verbal erasers. You're giving yourself basically a backhanded compliment. So you're saying something good, but then you're snatching it back in that second half of the sentence. Anything that comes after the word but negates everything that came before it. And our brains already have an innate negativity bias. You may have heard me talk about this before, but our brains are really programmed to focus on the negatives as a way of protecting us. And we have to consciously work on focusing on the positives so that we override that negativity bias. And the word but is just one of a group of words and phrases that work as these verbal erasers. So these are words that erase the positive statements, as I said, while encouraging you to focus on something negative. So your brain interprets the words that come after the but or any other of these negative erasers or verbal erasers, and I'll share some more in a moment. So anything that comes after that but, hi Loretta, nice to see you again. Anything that comes after the but is 10 times stronger than the words before it. So just take a moment and think about, when do you give yourself sort of one of these backhanded compliments? It might not be the word but, it might be something along the lines of, I wish, yes, that canter was good, but I wish it was better. If only. Oh, that's good, Loretta. Glad you managed another small step. Small steps, keep building those small steps. So let me know if you use any of these verbal erasers, where you're saying things followed by but, or if only, or um, they've gone out of my head here. You get the idea. And if someone were to give you an apology in this way, where they say, I'm really sorry I did that, or I'm really sorry you feel that way, but you made me so upset. How do you feel if someone gives you an apology that way? Because that puts the blame on you rather than on their behavior. You probably don't appreciate that apology, correct? So if you know you did okay in your last ride, but the only problem is, ... there's another verbal eraser. I know my first few canter strides were good. I just wish that I hadn't fallen apart. There's another verbal eraser. I know you think I'm a good rider. There's just one thing. You didn't see my last ride. There's another negative eraser. And you see how these are sort of backhanded compliments? You say something good and you snatch it away. So here's your challenge. Pay attention to where you use verbal erasers, where you're saying something positive and then turning it into a negative. Write down those phrases and then rewrite the sentence without the verbal eraser. So it may be something as simple as, I cantered today. Yay me. I took a small step with my boy today. That's great. There's no if, there's no but, there's no if only. It's just I did it. Can you do that? And if you do, you want to share some of the negative or the verbal erasers you use in the comments, go ahead. If you want to share how you're rephrasing or you need help rephrasing, put that in the comments. And if you're ready to stop feeling anxious about riding, I can help you. Just pop me a message and we'll arrange a time to talk. I hope you found this live helpful. I'll be back tomorrow with another one. Oh, and I forgot, if you're watching the replay, please type in replay so that I know you're watching and you're finding these live valuable. I'll talk to you again tomorrow.